Right, what else do we know this morning? Spurs manager Thomas Frank says he's confident he has the backing of the club's owners. Red Bull say they sincerely regret comments made at the Qatar Grand Prix that led to Mercedes driver Kimi Antonelli receiving death threats. And ahead of Man City's trip to Fulham on talkSPORT 2 tonight, Pep Guardiola was asked if he's worried about the lack of discipline of his goalkeeper, Gianluigi Donnarumma.
Just on Gianluigi, there's been a lot of talk about the incident on Saturday. He picked up a 4th yellow card at the weekend this season. Is that a concern for you?
No, have a lot. Have many. Yeah, it's what it is.
Have you spoke to him about it?
No.
Pep in a really expansive mood there. I mean, the truth of the matter is, Coisty, he's got 4 yellow cards in 10 Premier League games.
Yeah.
He gets one more, he gets a suspension.
I know. And
He's a goalkeeper. How does that happen?
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. It's strange. It's not something that I can remember ever discussing. You know, I can remember discussing goalkeepers being banned for getting red cards and things like that, Jeff. But for the life of me, I really can't remember him picking up. I mean, I think he's got 5 in 14 games overall, as you correctly mentioned. So it's a bizarre situation, and it's a strange one because, well, you tell me if I'm wrong. It's such a specialised position. I think 9 times out of 10 you can handle one of your outfield players getting suspended with bookings because you'll have other players coming in. I know you'll have other goalkeepers, but I think it's a far from ideal situation, clearly.
Yeah, absolutely. James Trafford, by the way, he's been warming the bench all season long for Manchester City. Talk of him wanting a move in January, which is not surprising, because he'll still believe that he has a chance of making that World Cup squad if he can get games in the Premier League. For more of those stories, you can visit our website, talksport.com. Right, Sam's back with us. Hi, Sam. What you got?
Hiya. Yeah, so Liverpool face Sunderland at home tomorrow night as they look to build on their win against West Ham at the weekend. Of course, the main story out of that game was Mo Salah was dropped, or according to Arne Slot, rotated on rotation. But it's difficult to see past the word dropped. I mean, if you look at his figures so far this season, he scored 29 goals in 38 league appearances, winning the league. This is last season, won PFA Player of the Year, provided 18 assists with 47 direct goal involvements, and he had a 0.77 goals per 90 minute, and those numbers are just quality, aren't they? Yeah. Now, if you look at this season, he's made 12 league starts, scoring 4 goals and providing 2 assists with 0.33 goals per 90 minutes. So ultimately, you've got to start your best team. Mo Salah's not been performing physically. He looks leggy. I think a lot of people agree in that it was the right decision to bench him. But is this a sign of things to come? I guess everybody's going to be looking at that starting lineup tomorrow night. Yeah.
Well, I asked Mido that very question yesterday, Coisty, and said, look, is this just a bad period that he's going through? Or at 33, are there signs that he's slightly in decline? He's got a lot of mileage on those legs, by the way, as well, not just for Liverpool, but for Egypt as well.
You're absolutely spot on, mate. And time will tell what the answer is to that, because there has been an alarming drop in his standards. Now, and I'll say it again, Jeff, and I mean it, if there is one player in the league that we can cut a bit of slack for a drop in form, it's got to be Mo Salah, because he has lit up our league for a great number of years, and he has been absolutely sensational. Now, getting back to the point, he's not been rotated, he's been dropped, and the bottom line is, in my opinion, he should have been dropped, because he hasn't been performing, as I mentioned, anything like to the level that he can. And Liverpool have been suffering, not just totally down to Mo Salah, but it has been, in my opinion, it's been a massive contributing factor. I think the fullbacks have struggled. I think they've struggled at centre-back. But the one glaring one is, because he's been so brilliant, is Mo Salah. And the conversation will now come up, should they have taken the money in the summer? I'm not sure. Will he come back? And the answer is, Jeff, I don't know. I really don't know.
Just to take that further, though, Coisty, the argument now could be, because he's got this extension on his contract, so he's going to be worth a few quid. Yeah. Tony, who's a massive Liverpool fan, he's been advocating for quite a while now, take the money from Saudi, maybe £150 million in January, buy Mark Gay and Antoine Semenyo. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely on current form. That is a no-brainer of a decision.
I agree, Ali, and it's hard for a Liverpool fan to say that because of what he's done to the club, and he'll go down in history as one of Liverpool's best.
So he should, Sam.
Absolute class and what he's done for the club. I find, and then people think, okay, well, he'd be a good bench player, playing for the last half hour of the game if you need a game changer. Yes, I can see that. But Salah strikes me, and the reason why he's done so well, as that type of player who is so competitive, can actually be selfish at times, and he's kept himself in such great shape. The fact that, that's the first time he started on the subs bench since April 24. He wants to break records. He wants to keep being the best. So he strikes me as the type of player that if he did start on the bench and come on, I don't think he would particularly do well or react well to that. I think he still wants to score goals, whether that's at Egypt or a different club. But also, I think this is an opportunity for other Liverpool players. I've been in a squad before where you see someone getting the nod over you time and time again, and they're not playing well. And that is really frustrating. So the fact that Salah's now been benched, I'm looking at the likes of Isak, Ekitike, and I think Ekitike should be starting, Gakpo, Wirtz, even Szoboszlai to an extent, because he doesn't want to play right back. He wants to play up the field. Yeah. And that's their opportunity to go, right, okay, this is why benching Salah is the right decision, and it's their opportunity to solidify their place in the squad. So I think Wednesday night's going to be really interesting.
You could have argued, Sam, that they should have benched him well before the weekend. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, I've seen Liverpool a good few times, and the decline has been, it shocked me, actually, to tell you the truth, to the similar extent that Manchester City's decline last season when they went on that run. But I really don't think it's coincidence. All of a sudden, you've got I think a better defender comes in, plays right back. Gomez can argue. I still think Andy Robertson might still be the best option at left back. But you take Salah out the team, you get Szoboszlai back into that position where he should be playing, and there's a little bit more normality, if you know what I mean.
I agree on the Robbo at left back. I think Szoboszlai as well offers more physicality. He's one of the most physically able when it comes to running up and down for the majority of the game. I think the only defence in playing Salah for as long as they have done is because in previous seasons when Salah hasn't been playing well, he would just randomly pop up with that assist or that goal, even in the late minutes of the game. But unfortunately, he's not done that this season. And it is sad to see because, as I say, as a Liverpool fan, he's been quality for us.
Yeah, and by the way, he's not going to have it easy on Wednesday either because Sunderland, as we know, having a fantastic season and defensively absolutely outstanding. Yeah. Sam, thank you. That's it, is it?
Thank you for that's it for me.
Thanks, Sam.
I'll have to get brekkie. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm very envious. You won't see me tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, Sam.
See you tomorrow, Ali.
Thanks, Sam.